today the 4 or the 6 pound reserve Black Angus prime rib. Now here's what's amazing about this is you see that's Ray Rastelli right there, but do you see as he's cutting into this prime rib? It's cooked perfectly. It's seasoned to perfection. It's juicy. It's tender. You've got something for everybody, from well done on the edges and crispy and crunchy on the outside to juicy and maybe medium or medium rare on the inside. Today, we're giving you the opportunity to not only get the centerpiece of your table, but we're also giving it to you in a way where you just have to turn on the oven. All the work has been done for you by Ray Rastelli and his team of butchers, and today we are giving it to you at a big deal price. $129.99 gets home the 4 pound. $149.99 gets home the 6 pound option, or better yet, just an easy pay of $26 or $30. Now, those are your two choices, 4 pounds or 6 pounds. If you want the 4 pound, that's coming home for 5 payments of $26. You've got free shipping and handling no matter what. Oh, Ray, you're making my mouth water. And then you've got the 6 pound, which is the one that I ordered today because I want to do a big holiday this year, right? $30 on a credit card. And all you got to do is tell us, which one do you want, 4 pound or 6 pound? And do you want it in the beginning of November because we could ship it to you the week of November 8th? Or do you want it the first week of December 6th? Either way, M760663 is your item number. Order it right now because we will not necessarily be able to present this as we get later on into the season. Okay, Ray Rastelli, I think all of America's mouth is watering right now because who doesn't love prime rib for a holiday?
You are so right. And, we got the favorite holiday coming up. And, Alberti, prime rib is one of those things that when we go out to a restaurant, we'll go ahead and order a prime rib. The price is usually crazy. But you know what? You're going to get a really good prime rib when you go to that great restaurant. You know why? Because they're using the same Black Angus prime rib. So I'm going to start really on the block. And that's where I love to start on the block.
Yeah.
This is where we start, right? We start with a Black Angus rib. Because it's part of our reserve collection, we actually age it for 45 days. But look at this. We take it off the bone. We take all the fat off. This is what I call meat candy, right? That beautiful marbling that you see in there is what creates all of that great, incredible moisture. So think about it. Black Angus beef, 45 days aged. We then take all the fat off it. We take all the bone off it. We get it ready for you, and we go a step further. And this is the fun part of it, because we all get a little afraid at times of making a big investment like this in a prime rib and goofing it up, right? Screwing it up. We've made it goof-proof for you. We've taken this prime rib and then we've seasoned it. We've used beautiful garlic and different herbs and rosemary, and we've then put it into a cooking bag. So when you get it, this is what it's going to look like. I want you to see this. This is a 6 pounder. Look at the size of this roast to begin with, right? It's completely trimmed from one end to the other. And what we've done is the seasoning's inside this package. So when it gets to you, it's going to be frozen. All you have to do, put this in your refrigerator. It's going to take about 2 days to completely thaw out, because I want it thawed all the way through, front and back. But once it's thawed and you're ready to go in your oven, all you do, Alberti, is take and make about a 3-inch slit right in the top of the roast with a knife. Then take this package on a sheet pan like this and put it right into your oven. And it's literally going to be in your oven at 375 degrees. The 6 pounder is going to take 1 hour and 45 to 2 hours. The 4 pounder is going to take about 1 hour and 20. Always use a meat thermometer. When you reach 135 degrees, take it out of the oven. And when you take it out of the oven, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to look just like this. Here's our 4 pounder. It's out of the oven. It's on my tray. And all I've done is cut the top of the bag open. I'm going to take the roast out so you can see how beautifully it cooks from one end to the other. I'm going to cut it for you right on there. But here's the other thing I want you to see. What is in my tray right now is what I call liquid gold. And this is what you want to make sure you keep all of this au jus. So take a look at all this au jus that's going to go right into our cup. Now that au jus you're going to want to use. And with the prime rib comes a recipe card that I send to you. It tells you exactly what I just told you on how to cook it, but then it also tells you how to take this au jus and make that perfect. But let me take a slice of this so you can see exactly what this prime rib is going to look like. And this is what makes me happy, because I've done something for you. Look at
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Right? And you know what? You didn't have to do anything except put it in the oven. Thaw it out and put it in the oven, and that's what you get. So the 4-pounder is going to feed anywhere from 6 to 8 easily. The 6-pounder is going to feed anywhere from 10 to 12. You're going to get easily 10, 12 slices out of that. But look at that. That is the perfect prime rib. If you went to a great steakhouse and got a prime rib, this is what you would expect. But you know what? You were able to do it in your own home, and because of it, your guests thought you were slaving over that stove all day
It's falling
long.
apart,
Look
and
how
I love it,
beautiful that is.
Ray.
Look
It
at
looks
that.
so
Look at that.
good. All right,
Isn't
so
that
here,
beautiful?
let me tell you what's going on. We've sold over 4,500 of these since we launched this big deal on Saturday. It's been very popular. If you want to order yours now, I know that you might be thinking to yourself, like, oh, how am I knowing, like, what you know you're going to serve a prime rib either right around Thanksgiving or for Christmas. For me, I always do it for Christmas. Today is your day to set your order with us here at QVC, because this is from the reserve collection, Ray, right? Like, there's not an unlimited amount of cattle. In fact, it's less than 4% of the Black Angus cattle that you tell us about. And I love this story, Ray, because it really is the best of the best.
It is what this top steakhouses want. They want to carry nothing but the very best. And that's why it's very, very few cattle actually will get to this quality. But we've made sure we've got enough of these to satisfy our QVC guests, because for the last few years, and you can see this is actually my farm. And you can see this is where some of our prize Angus cattle spend their time. Most fun part of my job, Alberti, is talking to those farmers that I've been working with for 45 years and really discussing exactly how they are raising these cattle for us and how they're working with us on the feed. And that's what you want. You want cattle that are happy, that are actually eating great green grasses, clean air, pure natural food. That's what brings you the reserve prime rib. And when your guests sit down at your table, whether it be Thanksgiving or any Sunday dinner or Christmas, you are going to remember exactly why you bought this, because it is the best. And we don't talk about it often, but if you've got somebody who you just don't know what to buy for the holidays, think about getting this prime rib when you open your door. And along with it, the recipe card that explains exactly how to do it. And on the other side, exactly how to make the au jus that came from this. So it's simple, it's easy, it's goof-proof. And I wanted to make it that way because I want your holidays to not just be enjoyable in what you're eating, but I want it to be easy so you don't have to spend time slaving over the stove. Simple as thawing it out, cutting a slit in the bag, and look at the size of what this looks like. This is the 6-pound roast.
Wow.
You are easily going to feed 12 plus people with this prime rib roast. And if you think about what you would spend if 12 people went out to a great steakhouse for prime rib, it would make you shudder.
And I love the fact that, Ray, you're giving us the opportunity to hang out with our family and our loved ones when we want to, right? Like during the holidays. Ray, thank you so much. It's always great to see you. Congrats on an amazing big deal. And I'll see you Wednesday for our Gourmet Holiday nominations show. Can't wait for that. All right, listen, pick this up while we have it for you. It's our #1 food brand. Most recommended brand, and all you have to do today is decide, do you want the 4-pound or the 6-pound? Today it's coming home for $26 or $30 on Easy Pay, and then tell us which date do you want it on. Do you want it shipped on November 8th or the week of December 6th? M76063 is your item number. Order yours now. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry for that right now. Does somebody have horseradish? Creamy horseradish, please. Okay, so we have another big deal coming up a little bit later in the show. I actually launched this on Saturday, and the price on this actually